So I thought about starting this review with Maui's Chihu, but I didn't think that mine would be pretty good. So I'm not even gonna try. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions, and I was up and about today, and I decided to see Moana 2 on its opening night. Moana 2 sees the return of Moana and Maui, played respectively by Ali'i Cravalho and Dwayne Johnson, as they set forth on an adventure to try and find an island that can reconnect them to their people. Now, for context, I loved the first Moana film. I think everybody and their mother loved that movie a lot, especially the songs that were composed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. And that, I think, was like, along with Frozen, I think really kicked off Disney's, Renaissance period, from their first Renaissance period, I should say. And it was just really, really good. And if I remember correctly, this project, what eventually turned into Moana 2, I believe was meant to be an original series for Disney Plus. And if anybody out there who watches this, tell me down in the comments if I'm right or wrong on that assessment. But I believe this was meant to be an original thing for Disney Plus. But since Chapek got moved out and Iger came back in, they're mainly focusing now on theatrical releases. And this then transformed into a movie. A relatively brief movie, actually. It's only, I think, 100 minutes long, only an hour 40, and it breezed by pretty quick. And I think this was pretty good. I actually thought this was a really nice follow-up to that first one. Now, the big thing that I think everybody is going to talk about is the songs. Lin-Manuel did not return for this movie. I believe Barlow and Bear were the main composers for the new music in this movie. Lin was busy doing Mufasa, The Lion King, which is going to be coming out towards the tail end of this year, late December. So what did I think of the new songs that they had? I think they meet the original ones. I absolutely love them. I think the big one that I think everyone's probably going to be singing is the one that's probably the equivalent to How Far I'll Go, which is What Lies Beyond. Although Maui's song towards the tail end of the film is actually, I think, pretty good. There are a few moments in there where you're like, wait a minute, I swear Lin has some input into the music. But I also have to give a massive shout out to Mark Mencina, I believe is how you pronounce his name, who did the score for this movie. It is absolutely beautiful and astonishing. It's absolutely amazing. The cast is also really, really good. Ali'i and The Rock have absolutely amazing chemistry. They're awesome as Moana and Maui. The crew that Moana assembles, is kind of like your, typical crew that you get together. You have the fanboy, then you have the geek, then you have the curmudgeon. And this time they do bring Pua along for the adventure. And I think that they did a solid job. Everyone in the cast did a solid job performing their roles to their best of their ability. So, yeah, I think this is a solid movie. I thought it was pretty fun. If you have some time over the Thanksgiving break, I would definitely recommend checking this out, 100%. Now, you may be wondering, this is a middle of the week review. Are you going to upload anything towards the tail end of the week? We'll see. We'll see what happens, if there's anything that pops up that I want to see over the weekend. I'll catch you guys later.